Hi everyone, how y'all doing? It has been 2 weeks, if I'm being exact, and right now I want to say my videos, they don't have any views. One of them has 2 views, and those 2 views come from me. But this is an idea that came to me last year. I feel like God dropped it in my spirit last year, and I know that there's going to be fruits. I have to be obedient, so I want to be better at posting a video. Ideally, I want at least by Sunday night, I have these videos posted. And this year I really want to try a little harder with my social media presence. All right, so let me pause and fix this door, and then I'll get back to you. We're back. The door is fixed. Anyways, so the time went by, it has been in my mind, but I'm like, I need to get back to making these videos. Anyways, so what is this video about? Let me give you a quick life update. My uncle died, my mother's brother. His name was Dexter, and he has the same last name like me, McFoy, Dexter McFoy. Should I be saying this? Anyways, he's dead. And this is an uncle. I was not close to him at all. He lived in Perica. Forgive me as I have to groove into using the past tense now because he's no more. But he lived in Perica. He had a wife and 4 children. And when I was younger and I used to go Perica, I used to go by them a little, but he was a very strict one. That's what he used to go on with. And I'm not a fan of that. And because I grew up in a single parent household with my mom, I am not a fan, even today, like today, I'm not no fan of no male authority over me. Anyways, so I just stopped going. And whenever we used to have like family gatherings, he never prioritized attending. His wife would come, sometimes his children would come. At one point his son used to live with us, but he died, and his death was quite sudden. Apparently he knew he was a bit sick, but he never really followed up. He never really complained. He used to try his own little remedies, and that's it, until it got quite severe and he died. And my aunt was so traumatized, she broke the news in the group. She was just like Dexter dead, or Dexter died, something like that. Everybody got frantic. So I called my mom. I video called her. I said, man, I said, sorry, message group. She said, no, but she was sitting. I said, good. I said, check the group. She checked the family group, but the group she checked is the group that she's in with her, my siblings, and I. I said, no, the big group. And my mom dropped the phone, and that made me a bit emotional. Anyways, she cut me off and then cut off the phone and then started calling up, etc., etc. So it was a bit insensitive how my aunt delivered the news, but like she said, she was quite traumatized by everything happening. So it is what it is. So that's that. His family, his big son, who's a junior because he has his father's name, allowed my uncle. They were determined that he be buried on Monday, the 6th or the 5th, whenever that was. So I went down the Saturday, because my cousin from the States, who I've never seen, he came in the country. So my siblings and I, we went down to Perica, and to spend time with the family. We had a wake Saturday and Sunday. For those who don't know what's a wake is something we keep. I don't know if it's Caribbean or just Guyanese, I don't know, but in Guyana how we do it, it could be done in a night or nights where we just come, we play games, domino, cards, you eat and drink. You can get loud alcohol. Depending on the kind of person, the tone of the wake would be different, because some, like Christian people, when they die, they don't have Christian music. The tone would be different based on the life the person lived. So they kept 2 nights of wake, and I was happy to be there, because sadly, my family, we gotta stop this thing. We only really meet up like that when it's death. I don't know why I'm sensitive, like if somebody's down here. I'm good. When it's death, it's like everybody just get wild. Huh? And then it's when everybody wants to meet up, but nobody's saying, okay, let's meet up for a wedding, or let's meet up for like a family reunion. We have to do better at it. And speaking on a personal level, I have to do better prioritizing spending family time with my family as well. So I went up there. That was good. Monday was the funeral. It was quite sad, seeing my aunt who delivered the news to us cry because, she had a real deep relationship with him. She lives in Perique as well. So, I'm seeing his children, his daughter, her panic attacks grew and they were more frequent. His big son was wailing. He has a small son. And then, sometimes when these funerals happen, you get a little family bickering in between. We had a little of that. But his funeral service was good. The worship was awesome. I didn't want the worship leader to be a little more powerful, but the worship was good. The preacher was good. He didn't preach long, 27 minutes, because I love the time preachers. And, people gave their tributes. The viewing, it was simple. And then we had the repast, which is after the funeral. You come at the house, the same place the wake was kept. You sit, you eat, a little music, and that's it. And then the family is left to grieve. And I came back home on Tuesday. Yes, came home on Tuesday. I had to think about it. So I'm home, but I came home not feeling well. I vomited. I had a little diarrhea, and I wasn't the only one. So I realized something was going wrong. And I something was going wrong. So how they prepare the food, something. But now I'm good. But I haven't returned to work, and I'll talk more about that in my next video. Right now in Ghana, we have a union strike that is happening with teachers. So I'll talk more about that in the next video. But I'm home and I'm on strike. So I'm home and what do I want to say? What's the bottom line of this video? Life be life in. I have found that leap years are quite unique with the challenges that it brings with it. And I am just asking God for strength to handle and to persevere through whatever challenges come my way. I'm asking Him to cover me and my family under the blood of Jesus because I really want us to be safe and sound. But I'm praying for the strength because I'm not lying to y'all. It feels like after one challenge and next and next and next and next, and it's like, oh my God, why is life getting like this? I was saying to a group of people last week, ever since COVID, it's like something shifted, and the shift, it don't feel like a good one. It's like a lot of crazy things are happening. Our mental health is really under a lot of pressure, and that's why I think when Elmo on X, previously known as Twitter, sent out that tweet asking how a person's doing, everybody responded with an air of depression. It was viral and everybody was shocked at the response because we are going through it. Life be life in. But what I'll say to anyone, try your best not to let the hate consume you. I'm in a place in my life where I now understand how you can allow hate to consume you, how you can sometimes lose hope and go into despair, but I pray that that is not your testimony. I pray that you would find it within you, find that strength in God to keep on keeping on. So when I say life be life in, it be life in. But we just got to keep trying. Every day we get up, we say, Lord, I thank you if you don't believe in God, whoever you believe in, whatever you believe in. Thank you for this new day. I will go forward and live it with purpose. But let me tell you, it's hard. It's hard. And then I find in sad moments like these, a lot of things compound themselves. I'm going through this friendship I have where things have become weird. And I'm like, am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong. Is the other person wrong? And I hate when I am in circumstances like this that got me questioning myself. So I've determined that I'm going to just stay to me and just cut off the individual because this year I don't need that in my life. Life got enough things already happening. But like I said, to wrap this rambling up that I'm doing, life be life in. Please don't give up. Please keep trying. And I am optimistic to believe that our best days are not behind us, but they're ahead of us. So yeah, stay well, now, man.